Welcome to Food Travelers. In this episode, we are visiting Cheri Rooftop Restaurant slash bar slash nightclub, I think, over at the Paris, Las Vegas. Very, very interesting place to go, Micah. I was happy since this is the very first time I've been to this restaurant.
Yeah, Simon, this one definitely a little bit different from what we normally go to, and just a little bit of information about this restaurant. The brunch hours are from Friday to Monday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dinner Thursday and Sunday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday is from 6 p.m. to midnight, and they are closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And we did come here for brunch.
Yeah, one of the interesting things, there's actually two ways to get up here, and one of the main way, I guess you can say, is going through the elevators, and you actually do have to take two of them. The other way is you can't take the stairs, and the stairs are actually located, there's one on the outside, and then another one on the inside that you have to kind of go through and go up, and then you hit the main elevator, which you'll see here coming up.
Yeah, and the main elevators, it is kind of in conjunction with the rooftop bar of Paris Hotel, so it is kind of the same way, I guess, to go up to the rooftop.
Not sure what you meant. I know there's the beer park that's down below, and that's a pretty popular spot that a lot of people got through. So if you're coming from the outside, you actually have to cut through kind of the beer park section before you hit to the Cheri. And then there's the interior stairs, which you can actually go up with before getting to the Cheri rooftop place.
Yes, Simon explained it really well. That's what I meant. Sorry about that. But yeah, coming here, I really did think this restaurant was pretty nice looking with the view of the Eiffel Tower, and you do have a pretty nice view of Las Vegas Strip as well.
Yeah, the view, it's slightly different. I think one of the unique things about this is you're actually right there in the quote-unquote Eiffel Tower, which is pretty cool, I gotta admit. We've been to the beer park multiple times, and it's a great view there if you can get the seat that's kind of on the edge. And with this spot, it adds that little extra kind of atmospheric effect to it, where it's you kind of, especially if you're going to or staying at the Paris Hotel, you actually feel like you're a little bit closer to Paris or France at least, because you're kind of there, you can see everything, and it just kind of brings you into that atmosphere a bit more with that great view still of Bellagio and the fountain.
And I did find it kind of interesting that they did have a live DJ at the time of this brunch time. I haven't really been to any brunch where they had a live DJ. How about you, Simon?
I feel like maybe I have, but I can't think of one. And so this may be the first one for me as well. But I know this is a pretty popular spot. We did make reservations, so that's definitely something that you want to do as well. One thing that's kind of really interesting with it is that at nighttime, to me, that seems like it kind of turns into a nightclub, and I think that's why the DJ's there.
I mean, that is a really long time, don't you think, from brunch all the way to nighttime for the club scene?
Well, I don't think they do it during the day as how we visit it, but I think during the night they kind of change it around and they kind of up the club vibe, where this one just kind of had that minimal, but it's interesting, especially it was fun having a live DJ there.
Yeah, it definitely was fun. And for the drinks that we got, I started off with a drink called the French Kiss, which is a Remy Martin cognac with the Serrano, fresh lemon juice, agave, and cinnamon sugar rim. I thought this one was pretty good combination. It was really sweet, it was smooth, it was tangy, and warmly spiced. I really did enjoy that cinnamon sugar rim on the outside just to start off the day.
Yeah, and one of the things that really surprising was it was quite good. The drinks here were quite good, so I really did enjoy that. I actually had a coffee liqueur drink. It had coffee, cold brew coffee, and it had some Kahlua in it and some cream, and it was nice. It actually really enjoyed it. It's a bit on the sweet side that I preferred, but it wasn't crazy sweet, so I really did enjoy it, and it was nice to actually see the coffee beans laid on top of the drink as well.
Yeah, and you do make a good point. The drinks are really good, and I do appreciate the drinks actually tasting how the name describes it as. I mean, we've been to some places where it say that they have these ingredients and it should taste a certain way, but it comes out not tasting that way.
Yeah, there's been times where we've had some very interesting drinks. Micah bought a drink that, quote unquote, they said it was smoky, and they didn't smoke it, but to me it tasted like a leather glove, so I wasn't too happy I had a taste of it. But anyways, that's a different place. But we started off with appetizers here. We had the escargots, which was a very, I guess, fun, interesting start to the dinner, or the lunch, I should say, the brunch.
Yeah, and the escargot does come with it's made with garlic herb butter and toasted baguette. It was really steamy hot, so you do have to be pretty careful like when you're grabbing onto it. And here I'm just trying to record Simon getting the escargot out, and some of them are pretty impossible. They're like really stuck in there.
Yeah, we had this first plate that came, and I'm trying to show here that like I could not see the snail inside. It was really tiny, and at least half of them were really small. We just couldn't get it out. So they ended up actually really nice, and they gave us a second plate of escargot, which was a lot better because I think they went through and made sure that the snails were really easy to pull out on that second dish that they gave us.
Yeah, and we do have to give kudos to the restaurant. They were really great about asking us if we had any issues with our dish here, and they actually offered to give us a steak knife and made us a second order because we were having so much trouble.
Yeah, and one of the things I do really enjoy is actually dipping that French bread. They really had nice French bread here, which is a good thing because they are the Paris, Las Vegas. And one of the things I really did enjoy was actually taking that French bread and dipping it into the butter as it was melting, and with the escargot, the great flavor with the herbs and the butter. It was really delicious. And for the entrees, this is actually the first one. It was mine, and this was the croque madame, and it was kind of your classic croque madame with some bread, ham, and then the soft-boiled egg on top.
And for my dish, it's the omelet with blue crab, avocado, Gruyere cheese, and the hollandaise sauce. And I didn't really think that was a great combo. It was really good. They gave me quite a bit of crab with every single bite. Sometimes you get these omelets and you kind of feel like you don't get enough meat in the inside of it.
Yeah, overall, I enjoyed this meal. I do enjoy croque madame. It's one of my favorite breakfast dishes. And the egg was done nice. You can see through the yolk as I broke it, as it kind of steeped over. It came with that frisee salad, so it added a little bit of a tartness in terms of salad-wise to the more sweetness and creaminess of the egg and the croque madame itself.
And I do think the avocado adds a good little bit of creaminess to the egg and the crab itself, and it was actually a very enjoyable dish here. Definitely would recommend getting the omelet if you're looking for something a little bit heavier and meatier.
It was a good size. When I saw it came out, I wouldn't say surprised, but it was a lot bigger than I was expecting.
And for my second drink here, I actually got the Eiffel Tower. I like these names. They play really well with the theme of the restaurant, and they were actually really, really good.
And my second drink, and as you can see, we did enjoy the drinks. My second drink was, I believe, the Ooh La La, and that was kind of a mango-ish mojito. So not quite, I would say, French flavors, but it was definitely still good. A little bit more on the tart side, so coming from the coffee that had the much sweeter to the tartness of that one, it was actually a pretty good combination. But overall, we really did enjoy this restaurant. It's definitely a place we would recommend going. So if you are in the Strip and you want to go to a Strip restaurant, go to the Paris at especially the Cheri Rooftop Restaurant.
And for this notable is the escargot, the way it was prepared with the garlic herb butter. The herbs add a fresh green note to it, the butter adds creamy richness, tying it all together. Accompanying the dish with the toasted baguette introduces a delightful crunch. The baguette also serves as a vessel to soak up all the remaining garlic herb butter, ensuring no flavor is left behind.
If you've enjoyed the content you've seen, don't forget to support the channel and hit like and subscribe. And if you want to see additional pictures of food and our travels, go over to our Instagram page and follow us there. And thanks for watching.